Hey, what's going on, folks? It's your boy Naptown again. And I'm here to make the, well, first of all, I want to talk about Edwin Valero and the impressive win that I missed the prediction on. You know what, I'm glad I missed the prediction on it, because when I was looking at these two fighters, you know, looking at the records and everything, this was a good fight for people who paid attention to records, whether they were bums or not, because Edwin Valero was 26-0 with 26 knockouts coming into this fight, and he really should have been the favorite, and he was. But seeing some videos coming out about DeMarco that might have had him winning and stuff, and looking at it now, if I had done a prediction video, I might have had DeMarco winning too, just because of his technical boxing skill. I would think that he would win, but he didn't, and I'm glad I didn't do a prediction video, because I shouldn't have underestimated Valero. I mean, he was pretty badass looking. I mean, DeMarco may not be the best opponent, man, but he's not like one of them chumps, you know what I mean? He's not a chump boxer. He's a good opponent, and Valero made him, just fucking blew him out the water, you know? So made him quit. So that's that. And as far as seeing Valero fight Pacquiao, no, I don't want to see that, not yet. You know, if Pacquiao sticks around for a few more years and Valero has a couple more better opponents, I don't think we should just watch somebody have some great performances against not the greatest people and then just throw him in there against the best in the world and see how they do. I don't think he's ready. 27-0, 27 knockouts. It sounds like he's ready, right? I mean, it sounds like when Kelly Pavlik was ready for Taylor, but all that aside, it doesn't look like Valero is ready for Pacquiao. I do not want to see that. Now, Tim Bradley versus Valero, I'll watch that. That's a pretty good matchup. See if they can make that happen. That'd be cool. Okay. Fight's coming up. Mayweather Mosley, if it's still happening, I haven't really heard much. I'm not sure if it's a real deal. I'm still not sure if it's a real deal or not. That's how out of it I've been. But say it happens. Mayweather Mosley. First of all, Mosley is a fighter before he's a boxer. He's a very good boxer when he wants to be. He has great speed when he wants to have it. But before anything else, Mosley is a fighter. And what I mean is he has more of a tendency to get in there and engage and brawl a little bit and do, mix it up. Mosley, kind of thrives in that kind of environment. The only kind of people that have beat him have been bigger, more physical guys, except for maybe Cotto. Now, the Cotto fight was really close. Okay, it was really close. And I believe Cotto won. Some people out there that think Mosley should have won. I'm not one of those people, but I do believe Cotto won, but I think it was a really close victory, and I think most of it I just put to Mosley was getting tired. He did kind of look like he was getting old in that fight, but then after that, he knocks out Ricardo Mayorga, and a lot of people don't give him credit for that fight. Even though Ricardo Mayorga came in at 170 to that fight, yeah, it was going to take a lot, a little bit more to get him out of there. But Mayorga was trying to be the bigger, more physically imposing guy, and it just doesn't seem to be working against Mosley anymore. I think his trainers really made a difference. Hopkins trainer, Richardson. I think him coming in and taking over has really made a difference. Kind of let the family tie shit fly away, because sometimes you got to do that, Judah. Let that shit go and get you somebody who knows what they're doing and can get you to the top. And Mosley is looking like a superstar right now. I'm just telling you. Yes, I'm a Mosley fan. Yes, maybe this is a little biased, but this is really how I see the fight going. All right, you got Mosley, who, like I said, is more of a fighter than anything else, but can box when he wants to. Is he going to outbox Mayweather as far as technical skills are concerned? Hell no. I'm not so much of a fan that I can't see that. I could easily see Mayweather winning a decision as much as I could see Mosley winning a decision, but I think Mosley's activity rate, his activity and the fact that he does get in there and mix it up and is aggressive and is better than De La Hoya. When Mayweather fought De La Hoya, I think this is going to be a tougher opponent for Mayweather. If you see what I'm saying, like Mosley's punches are a lot more accurate, a lot stronger than De La Hoya's were against Mayweather. De La Hoya just threw a lot of flurries and shit. Nothing with a lot of steam behind it against Mayweather, but a lot of Mosley's punches, if not every damn one of them, he tries to make it count these days. I mean, he's in there throwing bombs at people, and you better watch out because he ain't no slouch, you know. I mean, he's getting old, but he definitely ain't slow yet. He's still as fast as other people who are fast. I mean, he's not the super fast like Mayweather and Pacquiao anymore. He used to be, but he's still not even normal as far as speed is concerned. He's still above average. He's still fast, and he has power behind the punches. And he has every bad intention in the world against some of them punches. If you look at the way he disassembled Margarito, he was he smelled blood in the water, and he was all on it. I mean, Margarito from the opening bell, from round one, after that you could tell this was not going to turn out well for Antonio Margarito. Ricardo Mayorga, he did knock out in the 12th round. Antonio Margarito, now he would have fought Berto, but he pulled out, and now so we get to Mayweather. Mayweather, the most technically gifted boxer in boxing right now. Yes. Technically gifted. Now, Mayweather does not stray from his game. He is a points man, and if he can get the knockout, if you are open to it, he will try and knock you out. Is he the strongest puncher in the world? No. He gets you down by simple accumulation of punches. He ends up hitting you, and he ends up hitting you so many times and so flush that you end up falling. I mean, he will be hurt. He will hurt you by those punches, but he's not a one-punch type of knockout type of guy. He doesn't have the kind of strength that Mosley has. I know a lot of you don't put much faith in people who have more power going into a fight because speed kills. But what I'm saying is Mosley still ain't slow. He's still not even normally, you know, his hands still aren't normal. They're still fast. Mosley's defense isn't that great, and Mayweather is totally defensive. Now, this is going to be a tough knockdown, drag-out fight. It's going to be a points game, but in the end, Mayweather, who I think is the most technically gifted, still is not, I think he's just not big enough to fight Mosley. I know that sounds fucked up, but he just doesn't have the kind of size you need to be able to beat a man like Mosley. Now, Mosley may get old overnight, and Mayweather may make him look like a fool. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Mayweather's going to get dropped in this fight, and I think he's going to get back up, and it's still going to be a close fight. Like, maybe the end of the fight would have been a draw, but because Mosley knocked him down, he wins by a point, that type of shit. But I do think Mosley's going to win, and I think it's going to be a very close 12-round unanimous decision for Mosley. I say unanimous because I think with the knockdown, I think that it should be across the board, but we know how that goes. They'll probably end up being split one way or the other, whether Mayweather wins or Mosley. But I'm going to go with Mosley on unanimous decision. I think Mosley's going to expose Mayweather's weaknesses, the ones that we don't think he has because he hasn't lost. But yeah, I mean, Mosley's a powerhouse. These are the two of the three top people in the welterweight division. Sugar Shane Mosley against Floyd Mayweather Jr. And we should all watch it. Whoever you back, you should get behind him and watch this fight. I'm for Mosley, obviously, and if you're for Mayweather, get behind him. And let's just be happy this kind of fight is happening now. It should have happened 4 or 5 years ago, but it's happening now. And Mosley still looks good. It's not like he's an old chump who don't do shit. He's still a fucking powerhouse. So don't be surprised if Mayweather gets knocked out in this fight. I'm not going to be surprised. I will be surprised if Mosley gets knocked out, but Mayweather hitting the canvas and not getting back up, man, that won't surprise me a bit. Anyway, I got to do I already did my Pac-Man Claudia. I got to do Andre Dirrell versus Arthur Abraham, and I think the king is going down, baby. This is NaptownBorn. Deuces.